Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's rather important on the horizon for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And to keep everybody nice and calm and cool, we're going to play some relaxing music. Thankfully, I have some of that here. So let's talk about something that was recently said in the most recent Japanese live stream for the month. So at the beginning of the month, Alum has been kind of talking about something rather important, and that is about the power creep in Japan. If you look at the most recent banners here on our side, we have just had a major power creep, starting with Jet, that has gone on basically since then. Jet was the start of a unit that could, oh, look, someone who's more powerful than CG Hayu. Okay, well, it's been a while. I think it's about time that someone became more powerful than CG Hayu. But after that came Faye, who was arguably stronger. I still maintain he's stronger. Then there was Satan, who was once again stronger. And don't forget there was Ellie, who completely blew out the mage category. Completely. And then after that came Ultima, a potentially, well, a debatably more useful magic chainer and magic damage dealer. Either way, she was still incredibly powerful. And then after that came Axstar. And here on the Japanese side, in the more recent months, we've seen a slew of stronger units in multiple different classes that have come along and blown out the previous units in terms of power level. But it hasn't just been that has been the power creep, because as it turns out, TMRs have become a rather large power creep as well. In my more recent banner verdict, I talked about this, which is essentially Squall's super TMR. We're not even talking about a TMR level here, we're talking about a super TMR. So recent 4-stars have come along, such as Gravy and now this girl, who have just incredibly powerful TMRs. Gravy's TMR is essentially a 70% attack up for katana users, and considering how strong Axstar is, it is an enabler, and a big enabler that decreases the value of every other 4-star TMR in the game. Now you look at this, which is much the same story. Gravy's TMR is only 10% in attack behind Delita's super TMR or Sephiroth's super TMR. Now, Sephiroth's super TMR comes with some added bonuses, but not, I mean, still, if you look at the main feature that you're getting out of it, the attack, 70% versus 80% is a big difference. It might be understandable if it was attached to a 5-star base unit, but this is a 4-star unit, and you may be wondering why this is happening. Well, have no fear. I am here to explain, as far as I can figure out. Now, the way I can figure it is because we've seen a jump, and I mean a really big jump in trial difficulty lately on the Japanese side. If you look at the reborn versions of old trials such as Ultros and Typhoon, or Ifrit and Siren, the power level is considerably higher than anything we've seen before. These trials are designed to be more for the 7-star meta. Now, this type of content is pretty alienating for players who are mid-level or not super whales, who can get tons of super TMRs, who can just blow through that content easily. So I think the introduction of these 4-stars with incredibly powerful TMRs is to help lower players get more into the game and be able to clear older content easier, as well as be ready and slightly strongerly geared to fight these super trials, these insanely powerful trials that are incredibly intimidating, even to a player like me. But the problem is that now super TMRs are essentially becoming devalued, and it feels really bad to know that your 4 Squalls are essentially worth about as much as a 4-star you can get with a few well-timed regular tickets, not even 4-star guaranteed tickets. So yes, this is a bit of a problem, and one that people have voiced concerns about. So first of all, let me talk about it. Yes, Alum has said that they are going to rebalance TMRs, and I assume some super TMRs. Now, what is the scale of this? We don't know yet. We don't know if this will be everything under the sun, or if this will be only certain TMRs. But for now, we're going under the assumption that, or I would go under the assumption that it will be only certain TMRs and certain super TMRs. The fact that Squalls has just been so devalued, I mean, literally 5%, it's bad. It feels really, really bad. So this is the evidence that I would suggest that suggests they will also balance some super TMRs too. Their direct words, I'm not 100% sure, but they said TMR, so we know that's happening. But given what this new 4-star has and how much it's going to piss off Squall fans also not getting enhancements, I assume that the super TMR will get enhanced. Long story short, people who own the super TMR or who went super hard for 4 Squalls, I wouldn't be so concerned just yet. This could get quite a bit of an improvement in the near future. So hang on. I also think that Squall's enhancements were pushed back for a potential Final Fantasy VIII event. So don't freak out too much yet. We'll get there. But Alum has said that they want to rebalance TMRs in some capacity. Now, exactly what that means, it could be 10% only, it could be 20%, it could be 30%. It really depends on what Alum has planned, and to that, I do not know. But if you are wondering where this news came from and everything like that, it basically came from from the end of the month live stream on the JP side. Alum said that they are doing this because, you know, we're looking at a massive, not just a power creep, I would say a large power jump in the power of TMRs that we are seeing in 4-star bases. So everything else that came before just doesn't quite match. Now, while this does sound a little bit scary, it's also incredibly exciting. We could see units that really need their TMRs to be boosted, such as Rinoa. Rinoa needs a giant boost in her TMR. It's just not good enough for a mage, who is primarily doing magic damage. Runeras, they could stand to get a little bit of a benefit from a bow, since we're never seeing a single-hand bow. Alum, you assholes. And newer TMRs, maybe not so much, but exactly how far the extent of this will go, we're just going to have to wait and find out. And I know that is a little bit of a tough answer to hear, but as they say in Jurassic Park, there it is. So we'll find out about this sometime in the future. For now, don't panic. Don't jump out of a window. Your super TMRs are still valuable. This is not the big crash. Things will be fine. So that is all for now, and I will see you in the next video when I'll be taking a look at a unit's enhancements. It's Rinoa. There wasn't much surprise there.